Hey guys, it's been a really long time since I've said anything and I am sorry. It's kind of been a little bit crazy around here. I finally got an interview I got a few interviews, but there's one that I'm really hopeful for right now. And I decided to start doing our spring cleaning. We're trying to sort of purge ourselves of a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need anymore. But it's kind of a process, and we're still kind of learning how to really work that out. And then with this new prospect of me getting a job, we are contemplating moving, and we do have a place picked out. We have a friend that lives in this apartment complex. It's closer to where this potential job of mine would be, and it might potentially be closer to where Travis works, the Sasquatch. So the apartment is kind of in a state right now where we don't know if we're organizing things to be put back into place here or if we should just be putting them in boxes because we're going to be moving. So it's a little bit of a mess. There's stuff everywhere. Another thing is we're also getting rid of my desk, and I will miss this desk dearly. Close the door. I've had this desk for I don't know, at least 5 years now, and I got it on Craigslist, and it has served me very well, but it is so big, and it takes up so much room, and it just gets cluttered with all of that storage space around it. So I have that issue where it's there's enough room for my elbows, and that's about it. And we really want to, be a little bit more conservative with the amount of stuff that we have. So this is going to be the desk that I will use eventually once we get that one out of here. So you're seeing a video right now, and unless I just upload it as is, it's not going to be edited, or it's going to be a while until I get this uploaded. Anyways, I was going to use my other nicer camera and not my iPad, but the battery's dead, so issues. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff, and it reminds me of how blessed we are. I mean, it's kind of a shame that we have accumulated so much. I mean, look at my vanity over there. That's at least 15 years worth of stuff. I have stuff in there from my parents' house still, and from decades ago, and now we're going to go into the living room and you'll really see what I'm talking about here. Which it's better than it looks, I can tell you that. A lot of it's just boxes. So this is me in my attempt to organize things. Bonus, look at how nice our board game shelves are. Yeah, I totally Tetris my way through that. I like that I have my monkey with Bananagrams. Nobody's played Bananagrams with me yet, but I played it with the study group, a Bible study group, a few years ago, and it was a lot of fun, and I want to play it again, but people need to actually want to play it with me first. Oh, we could just play Words with Friends. It's not the same. So this new place that we're looking at, it's a townhome, and it has 3 different levels, and in the basement it has its own private laundry area, which is nice because our neighbors tend to not recognize the fact that we would also like to use the laundry downstairs. So Travis kindly takes it to a laundromat down the street every Friday, and I feel really, really bad. So and then our friend that lives there says that they pay for water, so that would be nice. Then we wouldn't be paying anything for laundry. We'd have to buy a washer and dryer because it's just a hookup. But, yeah. But it all just reminds me of how blessed I am and how blessed we are to have been raised in situations where I'm laying down now, my hair looks short, it's not, it's just pulled back because it's so long, I really need to get a haircut. But between being able to even live in situations where we can have all of this stuff, to the point where we need to get rid of it, and also to have had access to this apartment when we got married. My grandparents are landlords. They rent out to people, so we're very, very grateful for that, to them, for allowing us to live here. You know, as tenants, we pay normal rent and everything. But it's just, there's been one blessing after another, and, you know, we're concerned about the idea of moving because, you know, we've thought about doing it, whether or not I get the job, just because we need the space, and it would cut down on costs on a few utilities. They have fiber optics over there, which is a really big bonus for me. I really like that idea. But, you know, if I don't get the job, there's a lot of money issues that we have to worry about, and we can't, you know, lean on either of our parents for forever. So it's a step of faith. If we do move, you know, I have to wonder, is this what life wants us to do? And by life, I mean God, but I know not everybody, you know, believes, obviously. So, but, you know, is this something that we should do or something that we shouldn't do? And that's what we're struggling with right now. And so far, people are in support of it, minus the friends that live already a half an hour in the other direction, because we're going to be moving to the east side of Cincinnati if we do move there, and we're currently on the west side, so, like, some of my closest friends will be at least an hour away, almost. So that would be rough for some people, and for some relationships, but I feel like, you know, if it's a good friendship, then we'll work it out. And people maintain, I have friends that I hold very close to my heart that have never lived within driving distance. I've never met them in real life. So the friends that I have met in real life, I would hope that those friendships would be able to be sustained through, you know, an hour drive or something like that. The bun's like really bugging my head. Alright, I don't know how people do this. This is, like, uncomfortable and kind of awkward. I feel like my iPad is gonna fall on my face. Ha! Got ya. No, I didn't. You probably expected me to do that. That was a nice shot on my forehead. I'm so shiny, the lighting sucks. Oh my gosh. I didn't put on makeup. I showered, and I'm wearing real clothes. I'm wearing real person clothes. So that's new for these vlogs. But I'm going on like 8.5 minutes. So, this is basically me just saying that a lot of stuff is going on. I feel very blessed, and, yeah. Take notice of the little things in life, because if you don't take happiness in the little things, if you don't find happiness in the little things, then life is going to suck for you. Happiness is a choice, but you have to find out what makes you happy first. You can't force it. So, I hope you all are doing well, and I hope that you are kind to yourselves and others, and I will talk to you later. Bye! It's probably going to be one take, and I'm just going to go ahead and upload it.